Hey, my rosebuds. Welcome back to Dion Says Whatever. Karlissa just get on here and rant. She get on this good old on her live and yell at us like we did it, like we her kids, right? Like, no, your son did it. She said they all betrayed her. Is she mad? Yes, she is. For one, are you mad that Jaden didn't tell you about Bravo and Bodine? Is that why? And I know why you say, well, we know a lot of stuff that Blue did to betray you. He say stuff about you every day, Carlissa. Right? My thing is, if you would have started holding Blueface accountable a long time ago, it's a good chance he wouldn't be like this now. And I believe it's some underlying trauma, you know what I'm saying, that happened years ago, him growing up with her, his mom and dad or whatever, that he loved her. Yes, he's gonna always love her because that's his mom. But for some reason, he don't like her, right? And my thing is, okay, you're gonna have love for your mom because she had you, but do you really truly love her? Because the stuff that come out your mouth, Blueface, I will never ever say that type of to my mom and put the stuff that you put out about your mom on this internet. Like, this stuff is be so egregious sometimes. You know, you call your mom a 304. You talked about your mom doing having all these men, trying to get in the industry by sleeping around. Like, Blueface said a lot of stuff that's hurtful to his mother. But that goes, you have to look at what did she do to him. You know what I'm saying? What did they cutting the grass, my grass? Excuse me, y'all. But what did she do to him throughout his childhood or through his life on up until today that makes him so angry with her that no matter what happens behind the scenes, he come out and say it to us. You know what I'm saying? And she talked about Blueface, Jaden, Rayla, Nevaeh, Krishan. And my thing is, that's why these females don't want to talk to you, Carlissa, because you get up here, just like, for instance, Nevaeh. Nevaeh talked to you privately about some things, and then you get on here and air her business out. I wouldn't want to talk to you. And then you was throwing shots and jabs at Nevaeh, and then get mad when she call you bald head. You can't do what you do and say the things that you say about people and expect them not to fight back or come back at you. You can't tell nobody how to fight back. Period. You can't. And she butt hurt about Nevaeh calling her bald head. She's stuck on that. And her chat was asking, was saying that, oh, she favored Nevaeh, over all of them now. She said, no, I'm giving her pregnancy grace. They had they little situations, you know what I'm saying? They both apologized to each other and they're trying to move on. Right? But Carlissa, you was up here saying you don't know if that's your grandbaby. You don't know, you know what I'm saying? And one of the other guys is the father. And I think too, Carlissa go along with whatever narrative is going on, like during the streams and stuff, because that's her money. You know what I'm saying? She want her stuff to be clipped when she live on her Instagram and stuff. So that's for her money. But everything is not for the internet, Carlissa. When somebody talking to you privately, just like Jaden, she said Jaden told her stuff private. She came out and told Jaden business. Like, and then if y'all recall, when Jaden stopped letting her see the kids. It was about 5 or 6 months or so that she couldn't see the kids because she called them worthless and some other choice words, right? Now you saying Blueface told you Blueface don't want her to Karlissa to talk about Jaden. The whole internet is talking about Jaden. And now you said that, right? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here she go talking about Jaden. Now Jaden don't let you see the kids for another 6 months or so. Then what? She blatantly called Jaden a bad mom. She called her a hoe. Like, and I think Karlissa thought she had that rope around Jaden, that or around her pinky, that Jaden wouldn't budge. She was gonna always just stick with Blue, and sleep with Blue only. But little do you know, she did not one but two guys. You know what I'm saying? And then went in for a second time with Bravo, because Blueface put out not one tape but two tapes. Right after that, he put out another tape and said she went in a second time raw. Shit, she did it the first time raw. Then they saying that she even not just was going off on the eggplant, she bent over. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is crazy to me. Jada, you was all this primp and prop like you was this good girl. You're not. You wasn't. You know what I'm saying? And Jada sitting up there popping her stuff, and her chat is asking her things, and she's getting ticked off because it's not over with. Just because Jaden, just because you don't want to talk about it no more, you can't stop other people from talking about it because you don't want to talk about it. Excuse me, y'all. Your chat is gonna continually ask you stuff. And now Jaden get on here and say that she don't have a black eye. I watched her stream. She on a hat, but it do look like something's off with her face. I don't know. I know it looked like it, and she got like a caked up makeup under her eyes, but that's allegedly. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? That would be just only her. Then she gonna say, because if that happened, if things was going on around here, the um the couple days she had, the popo would be over there. Jada, you would not call the police on Blueface. You wouldn't, because you would have did it not with just the first tape, the second tape he put out. You know what I'm saying? And people saying that she probably had something to do with it, putting it out. I don't know how she ain't getting paid from it. That was the wrong way to put it out. So I don't think Jaden had nothing to do with that. But hey, who am I? I don't, y'all. We don't know. Okay, we don't know what they're capable of doing for money, because yeah, they do. They so Jaden is so addicted to the light, the fame of the social media and everything else. Then tell them what they'll do. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what they'll do. But back to Karlissa. Then Karlissa saying y'all threatening her, saying, "Oh, he gonna go to jail. He gonna go to jail. Blueface gonna go to jail for doing what he did with the tapes, leaking the tapes." She said, "If he got to go to jail, he got to go to jail. Like, ain't nobody scared of going to jail. He been in jail. Her other son went to jail for what 10 plus years, I believe. Ain't nobody scared of jail. And if he go, then he just go. When he get out, he gonna be free. He gonna be all paper, basically. Is what she just said, right? Um, she said a lot of stuff, and then she said, Jaden, stop saying Jaden is a victim. Jaden is not no victim. She really hurt and mad at Jaden, I believe, because of this. And then like little stuff. And now that she's supposedly messing with Kai, do y'all think her and Kai is really gonna be together? because guys Kai said he's sticking beside her, but I don't. I think as a friend, I don't think they dating like Jaden putting it or thinking. You know what I'm saying? Um, yeah, and I think in the long run, they're not gonna be together either because Blueface is still there. The guy sat up and said I was wrong. He whacked for that. That he is sent for that. Like, why would you do that? And then constantly asking his baby mamas and the women how many bodies they had before him. Why does it matter, Blueface? Why? Look at all the women you had while you was with Jaden and with Krishan and with Nevada and still doing what you're doing. You don't have no shame in your game, dude. Like, that's just nasty. You know what I'm saying? He already somebody already said that he was burning. They text Nevaeh. And I believe that's true. I really do believe it. Because he throw his shit all willy nilly without no protection. Jaden said it, Nevaeh said it. He don't like wearing protection, and he gonna catch something if he don't already have that he can't get rid of. Yes, it's medicine for it, but damn, who wanna live like that? Okay, for real, when you don't have to. Like what? If you gonna do grown up things, be responsible like a grown up. And protect the person. If you don't give a damn about yourself, give a damn about the person that you laying down with. You know, period, point blank. And so Karlissa, then somebody asked her about Rayla. That's the one that's pregnant now by Blueface, and she's having a baby girl. Shout out to you, Rayla. I really like Rayla because you know she cool, she calm. Whether she she crash out or whatever offline, we don't see it. You know what I'm saying? And for real, no telling if her and Blueface is communicating behind the scenes. But Karlissa said, "Don't talk to me about that black girl. Girl, she a little bit lighter than you, Karlissa. Like she mad. I believe Karlissa is really mad because that girl is not letting her or Blueface play in her face. She not gonna let you embarrass her, demean her, gaslight her, rage bait her. None of that buzz. You know what I'm saying? She not with that. Um, like she said, I got pregnant by Blueface before. She was pregnant by him before, years ago, but had a miscarriage. She's not trying to be in no circus. She slept with him. She got pregnant. It is what it is. Don't add her into the circus. Because she don't act like a circus freak or animal. I'm ad libbing, yo. That's my joke. That's my joke. But yeah, y'all. Um, I really do believe that because Carlissa, and I believe they really know that this one from Rayla is really Blueface's. I believe Nevaeh's is too, but let the chips lie. Where they gonna lie? You know what I'm saying? We gonna know soon enough because she was gonna give birth next month. Okay, soon. But yes, Rayla is having a girl, and I really think because her mom, Rayla mom, reached out to Karlissa, and Karlissa didn't respond. And when Karlissa get up here talking about her mom and her aunt is not having it. They get up and defend her because Karlissa, you a grown ass woman talking on young adults that's in their 20s. You all in their punani and in your son jeans. Like why? Like you too invested in him laying down with these girls and what they doing in the bed and all this other stuff. It's too much. And see y'all, if y'all didn't know, that's why it's a petition to take her page to get her off of Instagram or the internet, wherever she is. I know she used to be on Instagram, but I know she said she started streaming her and the kids or something, her grandkids. But it's a petition for them to take her off the internet because she do too much. She makes certain situations worse because she trying to clean up stuff and it don't work because Jaden to come back afterwards, and Blueface to come back afterwards, Nevaeh come back afterwards, Rayla come back afterwards, and debunk everything that Karlissa say in each situation about them. You know what I'm saying? And I don't blame Rayla for not letting them play in her face and treat her like crap, like he do the rest. I wouldn't want to have conversations with Karlissa either if I was her because anything you tell her is gonna be out here for us because she gonna click her camera on and start talking when stuff don't go her way. And that's what happened with Nevaeh. She got up here telling Nevaeh business, something that Nevaeh told her in privacy. You know what I'm saying? Because Nevaeh don't move how she want her to move. They are their own women. You know what I'm saying? And Karlissa, you can't control nobody. You can't even control your kids, and that's the problem. You try to, but you can't. So you think you're supposed to control the people that your son mess with? You can't do that. They got a mama, just like Jaden got a mama, and her mama be talking about you, and you got mad. Excuse me, y'all. You got mad at that because you see a message from um, Jaden's mom of messages that her and Jaden was talking about you. Yeah, you think you got Jaden wrapped around your finger, but you don't. Not like you probably used to. And like I said before, and I'll say it again, you groomed Jaden to stay with Blue. And then Blueface groomed her for him the rest. And word on the curb is that he was abusive to Jaden, allegedly. You know what I'm saying? And it was said that it came from Jaden said that. You know what I'm saying? And it's just sad that you stuck around this long, being treated like garbage, Jaden. Ain't no turning back. And she keeps saying she got so much stuff on him. Then spill it. Say it. He don't got no problem disclosing your business and telling all of your business. And actually, he told a lot when he dropped them two tapes in these last days. He been telling your business. When is you going? If you want to get your get back, that wasn't the way to do it. Sleeping with his friends, his ex friends, or whatever. The get back is to tell something on him to make him shut up. Because as long as you holding these secrets, and he know and he got stuff on you, he's gonna spill it. So you need to get your get back by releasing some of his secrets, like you keep threatening us with. Shit, don't threaten us with a good time. Shit, give us a good time. Okay, we want to know. Too, so we can do our old good videos. You know what I'm saying? Because I really don't care. I just want to know so I can do my videos for my rosebuds. You know what I'm saying? And who else is listening? Because hey, why not? They doing it out anyway. They doing everything in front of us anyway to report it. You know. And then Karlissa was saying, don't say you feel sorry for Jaden or Blue or Krishan. No, you say you feel sorry for the kids because the kids is the one um that's gonna reap the BS behind it. Yeah, your kid, Javon go to school. You don't think his friends and stuff and their parents don't see this stuff? You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. It's crazy. Y'all, this is a whole show. Like I always say, the circus gonna always circus, and these clowns gonna show up and show out any way they can. And so, how she was talking about Krishan, she was saying how she's how she parents. She's a bad parent. Um, and of course, y'all heard about the pinata thing. She had him in talking about the therapy. That ain't no damn therapy, because we know that ain't no real therapy. Didn't no doctor give her that or nothing like that. Rashawn, now you know you need to stop with that. But Karlissa, she went down the line, honey. She was telling it all. She was not playing, But I think just because you tell your own business, Karlissa, too much, that a lot of stuff we don't want to hear, but you try to make us hear it. You get on here and rant and rant and rant. Some things, I could say she give good advice on some things, but a lot of things now because it's stuff that she's dealing with her children and Jaden. You know what I'm saying? And she just want to tell a business because I think I don't know, but that's what your husband is for. Where's your husband? You can't. I mean, y'all, and he get messy too. He is a messy boots too, because he ain't no little bit different than Karlissa. When she on live and he there, he be throwing his little shots and his little 2 cent in there. But I can't say sometimes once or twice he wrangled her in and was like, no, you can't say that, or just let people be how they gonna be. You know what I'm saying? Let people live and learn. And that's what she should do and mind her business, especially when it comes to how they making their money on their streams, because she got something to say about everything. And you over indulge when it comes to them kids. Well, to your young adults or whatever however you want to put them, Blue and his women, the whole circus gang. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, she just and I she when she especially when she talk about Rayla, like I don't like that because she is coming off as a colorist. You know what I'm saying? And she brown skinned herself. Her daughter brown skinned. You know what I'm saying? And Callie is a cute lady, And Blue want a certain type of baby mom. He want a light skinned baby mom, a mixed light skinned woman. You know what I'm saying? With good hair or whatever you want to, whatever texture hair. You know what I'm saying? And that's where he get it from, his mama. And I don't understand that. All women is beautiful and they own right. No matter what shade of brown they are. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy to me that you are a chocolate woman and you dislike Rayla because of her skin, because your son is a colorist and got a problem with his baby mama Rayla being darker than what he want. And that's crazy. You should have wrapped it up when you laid down with her. Period. Point blank. So y'all let me know if y'all listen to Karlissa, if y'all heard her long rant. It's a lot. I just can't remember everything she said because it was a lot. It's too much, and she do it all the time. So y'all tell me what y'all thought. When y'all listen to it, tell me what y'all think about Jaden, Rayla, Krishan, and Nevaeh. You know what I'm saying? Just and should they keep the petition up for Karlissa to get off the internet, or should she be allowed to stay up and do the things that she's doing? If nobody never told you they love you, Dion saying it. I love you, you, and you. And I will see y'all on the next Dion Says Whatever. Bye, Rosebuds.